Hi everyone, Mr. Mouse on Fire here. I have been wanting to make a video in a long time, so I was thinking let's do Plague Inc. and let's play Parasite on Brutal. This is probably the easiest Brutal difficulty challenge to do. So we're going to do symptoms. You want to make sure you have symptostasis. If you don't have that, make sure you put on normal. And since the other one's easier to cure, we're going to give this cure one, and we're also going to give a minor bonus on all the other ones. We're going to give ourselves this awhile, so we could go against Greenland because that's the hardest one to do, and then we're going to get the final one where we get bonus DNA from popping cure bubbles, which we're going to get a lot of cure bubbles since this is on brutal difficulty. So we're going to start out here in India. Now, since the population is like 1.4 billion and it's next to China, which also has 1.4 billion, we're going to have infected half the world here in a couple months within the game time. So what you want to upgrade first is Air 1. That would allow the storms in India to actually project a lot of the virus. And we also want to, Parasite. And we also want to upgrade Water 1 because India does trade with a lot of other nations, United States, United Kingdom, Australia, and a lot of the other Asian Pacific nations. This allows us to spread the infection faster and the parasite to spread. So people already died because of natural disaster. That's crazy. So what you want to do is, since this is a parasite, we are able to actually hide. We're going to use symbiosis to actually decrease the severity, which means, any level of severity, people are going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm sick, I need to go to the doctor. But if there's no severity level, that yellow bar down there, then it's going to be hidden. So we're going to upgrade coughing and sneezing because that's going to allow us to spread the infection easy, and let's get symbiosis too. And since coughing and sneezing allows the infection to grow faster, people are going to just think, oh, it's allergies or something. It's not that bad as, having a fever or dying. So the world would take time to get infected. The best thing to do is, what we got to work on right now is getting medication upgraded. That way we could go against like the United States where they have good medication versus like, let's say somewhere in Africa like Algeria or something. They won't be able to combat that infection that good. So okay, looks like we're spreading disease. There we go, got the medication. You want to get coughing and sneezing, and there we go, we got a boat to the UK and a plane to the UK and a boat to Egypt. So we got those two nations infected, but the good thing about those two nations is they actually have two water ports and an airport. So the United States is infected. Okay, so we're gonna get genetic hardening here in a bit, and we're also gonna get symbiosis level 3 later on once we begin to upgrade the symptoms, because we do not want the people to know we're infecting the world. Obviously our point is to win the game without anyone knowing, so we're creeping up on them, and that's the best thing about the parasite. So since it's brutal difficulty, they're going to begin working on the cure faster, and it's going to be kind of a combat. We're going to have to fight that, so we're going to obviously do genetic hardening. Oh, there we go. It looks like that boat down south is going to, South Africa. Okay, Australia. So India is fully infected. We got to get to Iceland and Greenland. That's why we got that one genetic code where we go in aqua boats. Oh yeah, that's what it's called, awhile or something like that. Okay, looks like Africa's being infected a lot. If we wanted to get Africa, I would advise for transmission, let's devolve that because we don't want the severity level to increase. For transmission in Central Africa, well, anywhere in Africa really, I would say upgrading the transmission of insects and blood, because that's gonna spread like crazy. Now in Brazil, we're gonna get like livestock transmission. Okay, looks like Mexico got infected. Okay. Alright, so what we're gonna have to do for Russia, Greenland, and Iceland is we're gonna have to upgrade. Russia just got infected. We're gonna have to upgrade cold resistance all the way to 2, just because having that is gonna allow us to spread the infection faster up there. I think I should probably. Let's get some more DNA now to upgrade the water to level 2. Okay, so there we go, we got Iceland, that's beautiful. And we also got New Zealand. Looks like Morocco's infected. Philippines are untouched. We need to get to Philippines. Let's see, I don't know what nation. Is that Central Asia that's infected by India? Okay, so Japan's infected. So yeah, really, we're just trying to infect the entire world, and the good thing about the parasite is we can creep up on the world and just infect everyone and kill everyone at a faster rate. Meanwhile, the other diseases on brutal or way too much. It's way too difficult. South Africa and the United States is going like crazy. United Kingdom is ours basically. Got some more European nations, some African nations to infect. United States is going by pretty quickly. New Zealand's infected, Philippines infected. So we just gotta worry about Greenland. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna upgrade water too, like I've been planning a little bit ahead, and we're gonna get the boat to get to Greenland. And there we go. That's beautiful. So now Greenland's being infected, and I think that's the last. Yep, there's no other healthy country, so we just gotta wait till everyone becomes infected. Let's make sure that, let's devolve that, because we don't want severity to be at all. See, it's at a 0%, so we can infect the entire world and just literally creep up on everyone and begin to kill them later on. Okay, let's see, Algeria's just going like crazy, Brazil's going like crazy, heavy flooding. People are dying a lot by natural disasters in this game, it's crazy. But the good thing about it is you're not worrying about new population growth, like children being born and all that crap, so that's good. Caribbean's infected. So every country's infected. We gotta worry about the northern countries, like Canada, Greenland, and Russia. But we got cold resistance level 2, so it should be good. Central Africa. I would have gone insect, but that increases the chance for mutation, and I'm not trying to do that. Like insects, livestock, and blood would increase mutation a lot. I'm trying to keep it on the down low, you know, try to not let anyone know I'm infecting the world and gonna kill them with this horrible plague, you know. United Kingdom is ours. Ooh, because they had that bird exit, they actually lost medical research. United States, flooding Africa, rations. Let's devolve this because we really want to keep severity at a 0%. Greenland's still at 2,000 out of 56,000 people. So I barely started playing this game again, and I was like, let's do this on brutal, because I think if you beat all the things on brutal, you get the vampire thing. And I was like, let's do that. Let's try getting that. So I beat all the things on brutal, and I just wanted to do Parasite, make a video for you guys since I haven't been doing it in a while. Angola is going away pretty fast. But yeah, I haven't made a video in a while because of life, everything like that. I'm about to finish high school, which is gonna be crazy because it's college next year. Hey, look at Greenland, halfway there. Alright, so inflammation, yeah, we cannot get inflammation on this. But yeah, life has just been all over the place. I'll tell you guys about that on a video later, but right now, just trying to make another video, just trying to show you guys that I'm good. 50, come on, 6,000 more people on Greenland, we good. Let's upgrade fever. We're gonna start killing people, get symbiosis 3. So there's no severity, but there is a little bit of percentage of lethal. So we're gonna start seeing people die by the thousands. There are no healthy people left in the world. So this is the point where you want to kill people, and I have hit my first 1,000,000 people dead. About to hit 2. Okay, keep going. Let's see how far we can go until they say, like, there's a disease in the world. Tsunami. Wow, most of these are natural disasters killing people. Okay, 5,000,000. That's good. Ah, crap. Okay, they found out. I almost hit 6,000,000 before they checked it out. So what we're gonna do is, now that it's killing people, there's gonna be countries we're gonna have to upgrade genetic hardening. I'd rather do that before reshuffle, because reshuffle just makes it the cure percentage drop. It doesn't really do anything if it's at 0%. So genetic hardening for the cure would slow down the process. Okay, Canada's working on the cure. Ooh, gotta get that. Okay, gotta get that. Oh my god, that reminds me of a song. Skin lesions. Since everyone's infected, we should start killing people. I'm at 41 DNA, and I'm gonna start getting a lot of DNA. But if I start killing people rapidly, the cure is gonna start going up like crazy. So I gotta make sure I'm good. I gotta get as much DNA as I can. So we're gonna upgrade immune suppression and total organ failure. This is gonna start killing people like crazy. You see coma, right in the bottom say significantly harder to cure. That's gonna be what we need to help combat the cure. It's at 2% right now, 3%. United Kingdom's leading the global effort. And remember that one upgrade I got for my DNA sequence? It's when you pop blue bubbles, you get extra DNA, which before, if you don't have that, you won't get any, so it's a waste. So when you play brutal, I highly suggest getting that, because not only do you get DNA from killing people, but you also get that bonus DNA from popping the cure bubbles. So it's at a quarter there, almost a third actually. And okay, Germany's breaking down. Let's start combating the cure. So we're gonna do coma, significantly harder to cure. We're also gonna do paralysis. Those two are gonna be awesome on us slowing down the cure. So it's gonna drop from 37 to 30%. That is awesome. As you can see, all the boats are still moving through. And this is why I like Parasite, because, oh, half the world's dead. Okay, this is why I like Parasite, because, you know, you can sneak up on people, start killing them. I haven't tried killing the entire world without anyone finding out. I think there's a limit to where they're like, hey, we're dying for no reason. And that's when they'll start to investigate and find out there's a parasite in their heads. But look at this, 1 billion people left infected, 6 billion dead, and it's dropping like crazy. Get genetic reshuffle, just to be safe, on the safe side. But total organ failure, paralysis, and coma are very awesome on slowing down the cure and killing a lot of people at a fast rate. United States is basically dead. There's more people in India than the United States right now that are infected and currently alive. Central Africa is about to go down. United States is about to die out. Okay, come on. Boom, 0. Okay, there's 24 million. Yeah, 24 million, nope, now 20. Holy crap, the population is dropping fast. Madagascar still has people, India still has people, China, Russia still has more. Where's Russia? The world has about 4 million people. So this was done on brutal, very easy, very fun to do. I would say pretty easy to do. 2 million people. I like this one because you can sneak up on the world. It's the easiest one to do. I'd probably do another video on a couple other ones that I found difficult. I'll do like how-to tutorials. And there we go, we destroyed humanity. So 41% of the cure. Yeah, they're not gonna do anything with the cure now. That's what we got for symptoms and transmission. I only got those 3 for transmission. I didn't want to get the others because, like I said before, the mutations, that would be very dangerous to have. Okay, so yep, there we go, victory. So the disease graph, as you can see, everything was hitting on the down low, then people all of a sudden started dying, and you see they could not keep up with the cure, so they failed. But that was a pretty much easy win. I hope you guys liked that video. Leave a like, a subscribe. I'll make some more videos, and yeah, I just hope everyone has a good day and be safe. Remember that there's bad guys everywhere. There's diseases that might kill you. Alright, peace everybody.